From Dose of Health, this is Abhishek, a specialist pharmacist currently working within the NHS in the UK. In the 1980s, Ranitidine, better known as Zantac, soared to fame. It was the world's best-selling drug, trusted by millions for heartburn relief. Doctors prescribed it in record numbers. By 1988, it was a blockbuster, generating billions. But fast forward to now, and Ranitidine is a name tied to cancer concerns, recalls, billion-dollar lawsuits, and startling new allegations of corporate fraud dating back decades. Today, we uncover what happened. We'll explore how a trusted medication found itself at the heart of a whistleblower suits, false claims, allegations, and billion-dollar settlements. We'll also talk about the people behind it, the labs, the lawyers, and yes, the patients. So stick around. Ranitidine was developed by Glaxo, now part of GSK, in the late 1970s. It was a game changer. Before Ranitidine came along, cimetidine or Tagamet was the main heartburn drug. However, it caused more side effects and clashed with other medicines more often. Ranitidine solved those problems, while still controlling the acid well. That's why it took the market by storm. By 1983, it had FDA approval in the US. Soon after, it was prescribed worldwide for ulcer, acid reflux, and heartburn. Annual sales hit over $1 billion in the late 1980s. The brand name Zantac became a household staple, known for quick, reliable relief. But success can invite scrutiny. Over time, GSK wasn't the only one selling Zantac. Pfizer, Sanofi, Boehringer all took a turn manufacturing or marketing Ranitidine. Generics soon flooded the market. However, in 2019, Ranitidine seemed to vanish overnight. I personally remember scrambling to order it for my hospital pharmacy patients, only to be told by the suppliers that there was a long-term manufacturing delay. No other explanation. Like many doctors and pharmacists, I initially assumed it was just another drug shortage. Then the news broke. In 2019, a Connecticut lab called Valisure discovered that ranitidine could produce NDMA, an impurity linked to cancer, especially when stored at high temperatures. Soon after, the US Food and Drug Administration confirmed the risk, and global regulators started recalling ranitidine. By 2020, the FDA had pulled it from US shelves entirely. The supposed manufacturing delay turned out to be something much bigger. Lawsuits poured in. Patients claim they developed cancer after years of taking ranitidine. They question what GSK and other drug makers knew, and when they knew it. Recently, GSK agreed to pay up to $2.2 billion to settle claims from around 80,000 US plaintiffs. They also paid $70 million to Valisure, the same testing lab which accused GSK of selling a defective product to the government. GSK denies wrongdoing, insisting that there is no consistent or reliable evidence linking ranitidine to cancer. Yet, they've settled to avoid further financial risk and lengthy court battles. But there is more. A newly unsealed whistleblower suit filed by Valisure in 2019 alleges GSK committed outright fraud, stretching back to the early 1980s before Zantac was even approved. Valisure claims GSK knew ranitidine was unstable and could degrade into NDMA. According to the lawsuit, the company buried NDMA data and lied to the FDA through a campaign of deception, ensuring the public would never learn the risks. What's more, the complaint says GSK pushed fraudulent testing protocols and hid crucial research so no one would discover NDMA in the drug. Investigations have now found NDMA in nearly every tested ranitidine sample. Some tablets reportedly had tens of thousands of nanograms of NDMA, far above the FDA's daily safe intake of 96 nanograms. Remember, this is no small matter. The suit alleges that GSK's deception cost taxpayers billions of dollars through Medicare and other government programs that paid for Zantac. ValueSure's co-founder David Light says, quote, "This vividly highlights the critical need for independent checks and balances in the pharmaceutical industry." Close quote. Think of the patients, those who took Zantac daily, trusting it was safe. Now imagine the betrayal they might feel if these whistleblower allegations prove to be true, causing fear, anger, and confusion. And it's not just patients. The federal government, by extension, taxpayers, may have funded a drug that was allegedly approved through false data. It's no wonder the public trust is shaken. Ranitidine, as we knew, is off the market. The Zantac name, however, lives on only in reformulated products without ranitidine. Legal battles continue. The whistleblower suit in Pennsylvania aims to recover treble damages and penalties under federal and state False Claims Acts. Meanwhile, other lawsuits against Boehringer and other former marketeers of Zantac are ongoing. As for GSK's position, they've paid settlements but maintain they never defrauded anyone. They say evolving science, not early knowledge, explains why NDMA in ranitidine went undetected for so long. But ValueSure and their legal team, including Weisner-Baum and Moore Law Group, aren't backing down. They insist GSK knew the truth for decades, pointing out GSK's previous record, recalling that in 2012, GSK paid $3 billion to settle other fraud allegations. So, that is the updated story of ranitidine, or Zantac, a once celebrated medical breakthrough, now accused of putting profits over safety for nearly 4 decades. It is a stark reminder that science can shift under our feet, and corporate deception, if proven, can impact every one of us. Have you ever taken ranitidine or Zantac? Check your medicine cabinet. Please throw away any old tablets you might have and do not take them. Your health isn't worth the risk. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this episode helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm your host Abhishek, and I'll see you in the next episode.